Ladies and gents, this is a very painful one to watch. Please do stick with me. I'm gonna show you the live video here. Neo Rapetsoa. It's very emotional. It's intriguing. Ibuhloko. Watch at your own risk. Ibuhloko. It's not nice to watch. Naledi uhetile nganomo. But like, wasn't she the one that made a video and cried to us? And then she doesn't tell us the whole story. And then Naledi doesn't tell us how she actually yena kena ashapileng Neo Rapetsoa. Like she actually hit it. So the fight that they've been talking about, the one that Salome says people were on the balcony, hey, and then Naledi didn't say nothing, and then she goes behind our back and says, "Hone hore, ba release a statement. Hey, batong Naledi. Can't do what is what? I'm so confused." This one is going to be an emotional one to watch, guys. Please do stay tuned. I'm going to give you that live video at Neo Rapetsoa. Let me greet you all and welcome you to the house first before I show you guys the video. Please do stick by. Hey, my beautifuls. I hope you guys are well and blessed as per usual. Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. If it's the first time, please do join our family and subscribe to the channel. It's the first time being here with us. And to my returning family members, I truly appreciate you guys. Like, I can't even talk. I'm so hurt. Like, guys, it's not nice to watch this. No Rapetsoa. I'm so sorry, babe. You don't deserve this. Didn't deserve this. I just wish Naledi could have just came out and told us that happened, you know? Here's that video, guys. I will definitely see you on the next one.
Because out of everybody, I have been by Naledi's side, even after that altercation. Naledi called me last week when the first episode came out, and she was very, very upset. And she said to me, I'm going to make a video. And I said to Naledi, I don't advise you make that video because it could come back to bite you. She said, I'm going to make a video because I feel like I have to defend myself. I said, okay, but I'm advising against it. Everybody was shocked. Why? And I was like, guys, like, her and I aren't friends, yeah? But if somebody says they need me and I once cared for them, it is what it is. I'm going to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? I advised her against making the video. She made it. I said then further to her that if you're going to make the video, I advise that you do talk about the altercation, but please do not talk about it in too much detail because I am currently working on shows. I am currently working with brands. I do not want bad PR over something that happened months ago, over something that does not matter. And I do not want my entire brand to be messy over something that is finished. So if you're going to address it, you can. And please make sure that you do mention what you did and that you were wrong so that you don't look like you're victimizing yourself when the episodes come out. I gave my advice. All that can be done is for the advice to be taken and used or to be ignored. She made the video. Cool. Then 2 days earlier, last week, Saturday, when the third episode came out, Naledi sent me a message the day after asking me, how are you feeling? And I sent her that voice note saying, I'm okay, I'm just really mad. Which this is something I also addressed with the house members, that our fight is being sensationalized. And by that I meant our fight is being made a joke when everybody else in the house did not know the context of why it even got there. Nobody in the house knows how triggering it was for both of us. That's what I meant by sensationalized, is that it's being made to seem like when it was actually a very emotional fight that got physical for no reason. That is what I meant in the voice note. And I am so mad that it is being used in this moment to make it look as though I went and lied about how ommethile. Really? You know? But nonetheless, she doesn't want to let anybody get a word in. I'm like, you know what, Salome, it's fine, let's let her speak. She's like, I don't appreciate that, don't do that, get out of my room. So I'm like, Naledi, I can't say until I'm your friend. You and I are friends. Out of everybody in this house, you and I are actually friends. And I think what rubbed me off the wrong way more than anything is that earlier that day, we'd had a conversation about how I felt that she wasn't present enough for me as a friend, and she'd admitted it and she apologized. And I thought we were going to a greater, journey as friends. Nonetheless, she then goes on to say, no, get out of my room, get out of my room, get out of my room. She's screaming. And I'm like, let me speak. Literally anybody and everybody in the house can attest to the fact that if there's one sentence I said 7 million times in that entire argument is, if you let me speak, let me speak, let me speak, let me speak. Fine, we're going on. Now we're arguing, right? These things, we're arguing. And I'm telling her, at some point, I'm even like, no, you're used to your friends giving up on you. I'm not going to give up on you as your friend. I just want to talk to you. We're going on and it's a back and forth. And, at some point, she's like, no, get over it. And I'm like, dude. But obviously, we're not going to get there because there's no need. Back and forth, argument. She's telling everybody, get her away from me, get her away from me. And I'm just there like, dude, let me speak. You'll see that I'm not attacking you. I just want to tell you that I don't appreciate what you said about my brother. Just let me speak. At some point, she leaves the room, and I'm following her like, dude, just let's talk. You and I are friends. Why are it's embarrassing. Go to the other room, and she takes a seat. She sits down, and I go at her level. So she's sitting on the chair, and I go on her level, right? And immediately as I'm about to speak, Naledi then decides to do what? She puts her hand on my face, slaps me across the face, and pushes me back. Cool? Sit back. Now, I could have done one of two things at that point. I could have either, let's go now, let's go. Guys, I can go, but I need to make sure that Gia's okay. Naledi then turns to say, F Gia. So she literally goes, nah, F Gia. And immediately, as any older sister would, I went, okay. In his face, by the way, in his presence, a 19-year-old. She said that, and I said bye to my younger brother, let him go, and then I went to her calmly, and I said, while we're still outside, and I said, I don't appreciate what you just said in front of Gia. That was not good. And imagine, how would you feel if I said F Katleho? And she's like, it's not Katleho. I said, how would you feel if I said F Katleho? And she said, it's not Katleho, it's Katleho. And I said, that's not the point that I'm trying to make here.